Today's episode is not just going to inspire you. It's going to activate you on a quantum level. Because we're not just talking about changing your thoughts or setting intentions. We are talking about collapsing timelines and becoming the version of you who already lives the life that you are dreaming about. So take a deep breath, open your heart, and let's shift your reality from the inside out. Hello and welcome back to the Manifest and Mindset podcast. I am your host, Cécilia, mindset coach, manifestation mentor, and your guide in helping you break out of stagnation so you can manifest your dream life. Let me start with this. Your dream life already exists. The woman you want to become, like the one who's confident, the one who's abundant, the one who is fulfilled, the one who is magnetic. She is already living in a version of reality where everything you want is real. And the only gap between where you are and where she is identity. So that's what we are doing today. We are bridging that gap. We are using the teachings of Neville Goddard, who taught that imagination creates reality. And we are also using the teachings of Dr. Dispenza, who teaches that elevated emotion plus intention reprograms your identity and nervous system. And this is not mindset fluff or magic. No. This is quantum self-concept work. This is embodiment. This is power. Part 1. Why you keep repeating the same reality. Let's get real. Most women are living the same year over and over and over and over again and calling it growth. But why? Because you're trying to change your results without changing your identity, right? And so here is what's happening. You want new things, but you still see yourself through the lens of the old beliefs. You want a higher timeline, but you keep reacting like your current self. You want to shift reality, but your nervous system is anchored in survival, not expansion. But remember, you're not broken. You just misaligned. Your outer world can only shift when your self-concept shifts. And your self-concept is the story that you unconsciously tell yourself about who you are and what's possible for you. Part 2. What is quantum identity? Quantum identity is the idea that every version of you already exists in the quantum field. And there's a version of you who is financially free, deeply loved, embodying her purpose, overflowing with joy. And every decision that you make, every thought that you think, every emotion that you rehearse, all of that is tuning you to the frequency of one version or another, right? So that's the basics of quantum physics. That's embodiment. And I speak about that all the time. Neville Goddard say, dare to believe in the reality of your assumption and watch the world play its part relative to its fulfillment. What does that mean? It means that if you assume that you are already her, life rearranges to reflect it. And Dr. Dispenza teaches the same, but through science, right? When you emotionally condition your body to believe the future is happening now, you change your frequency. And the quantum field reflects that new identity back to you. Part 3. Signs you stuck in an old timeline. Before we shift timelines, let's identify if you are still stuck in an outdated version of yourself. And so here are 5 signs that your current identity is holding you back. 1, you visualize the life you want, but deep down, you don't feel worthy of it. 2, you take action, but it feels misaligned, it feels forced, or it feels performative. 3, you're constantly comparing yourself to others who, quote unquote, have it all. 4, you struggle to maintain the energy of your higher self and often revert back to autopilot. And 5, you are addicted to the story that it's not happening fast enough. So if any of those hit home, that's okay. That's okay. Awareness is actually powerful, and awareness is the doorway to identity change. Part 4. How to shift timelines through identity embodiment. Okay, so here is where it gets juicy. You don't shift timelines through hustle. No, you shift timelines through embodied alignment. So here is my 5-step process to quantum leap into your next level self. Step 1, choose your timeline. Everything starts with clarity. So ask yourself, who is the woman I'm becoming? What is her frequency? What is already true in her reality? And write it down in present tense. Visualize it in detail. Name the timeline you're stepping into. For example, I'm on the timeline where I'm thriving in my purpose, attracting aligned clients, and feeling peaceful and powerful every day. Yes. Step 2, feel it now. Neville said, assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled. And Dr. Joe says, your personality creates your personal reality. So, as you can see, both agree. Feeling is the secret. So you must train your nervous system to feel the emotions of that timeline before it physically arrives. That means gratitude, confidence, love, wealth, expansion, power. Feel all of it now, and your body will believe it's already happening. Step 3, embody the energy. Okay, so now don't just feel it, you also need to be it. So ask yourself daily, how would she move today? What would she say yes or no to? What would she wear, eat, post, invest in? Then do it. Because you shift timelines through small, consistent, embodied decisions, not grand gestures. Step 4, interrupt the old self. Your old identity will want to fight for its survival, right? It will say, this is too much, or you're not ready, or who do you think you are, right? But that's your opportunity to say, that's the old story. I choose something different right now. And this is called identity interruption. And it's essential to anchor your new self. Step 5, ground into trust and repetition. This work is not a one-time visualization. This is daily identity practice. The more you think, feel, act, and decide as the next level version of you, the faster reality bends to match your new identity. It's not magic. This is quantum alignment. If you're ready to fully step into your quantum identity, and if you're tired of repeating cycles and ready to collapse time and live from your higher self, then I want to personally invite you to join my 12-week group coaching program. In this program, this is where we don't just talk about mindset. We actually rewire it. It's the container where your old identity ends and your dream life begins. So comment or DM me Quantum here on YouTube or on Instagram, or click the link in the description to learn more. Back to the show with your favorite part of the podcast, the actionable steps for this week. So here is what I want you to do this week. 1. Name your timeline. Describe your next level self in detail. Who she is, what she believes, what her reality looks like. And if you've been following the podcast for a while now, you should already have most of it ready. 2. Write a day in her life script. Anchor into her energy. Write out how she wakes up, how she moves, what she chews, what she feels, everything for a day. 3. Practice being her. Choose 3 identity-based actions to take every day this week. Small, specific, and intentional. 4. Create a morning embodiment ritual. So in this ritual, you visualize, affirm, and feel the version of you that you are becoming. Condition your nervous system to believe it's already here. 5. Interrupt the old story. Every time you notice an old pattern, pause, breathe, choose again. Okay, so let's recap everything that we talked about so far in this episode. You don't manifest through force. You manifest through frequency. The version of you who already has everything you desire. She exists. And you don't become her someday. No, you become her the moment that you decide to live as her now. So this week, step into that timeline with full trust, full embodiment, and full alignment. If this episode activated something inside you, do not keep it to yourself. This is how you could pay it forward. Subscribe to the channel so you never miss a weekly activation. Leave a comment on YouTube. Leave a comment on Apple Podcasts or Spotify, as well as a 5-star review if this helped you shift your perspective. Screenshot the episode, post it in your Instagram story, tag me at manifestandmindset_. And don't hesitate to comment or DM me. Just say hi. I love to connect with you and even to go deeper and ask questions or request a future episode. Okay, so as always, let's close the episode with a quick breath and affirmation. So take a deep breath in. And exhale the old identity. And repeat after me. I embody her now. I am already aligned with my highest timeline. Remember, your future is not something that you chase. It's something that you remember. It's something that you embody. It is something that you align with moment by moment. And the woman you want to become, she's already within you. And all that's left to do is to choose her right now. I will see you next week. Bye.